Hello guys, today we will study about electrostats. I will define electrostat as electro and stats. Electro and stats. For me, electros mean charges and stats is at rest. So I will define electrostat as charges at rest. In electrostat, we will try to understand five basic terms which are electrostatic force, which I will denote as F sub E. The second term which we will introduce in electrostat would be electric field intensity, which I will denote as E. The third term would be electrostatic flux, which I will denote as phi sub E. The next two terms will be electrostatic potential and capacitance, which would be denoted as V sub E and capital C. Now we will define electrostatic force. I will say that suppose there are two charges Q and I don't know second charge, let it also be positive, say Q1 and Q2 are two charges in free space. We don't know what's the medium, but we can assume that there is a whole vacuum in there. So electrostatic force, I say F sub E, would be directly proportional to the charges Q1, Q2, and experimentally it is directly proportional to the product of the charges, and then it's inversely proportional to the distance between them square. After making that clear, this Fe proportional to Q1 Q2 by R square. So what we have to do to the proportionality sign here, it will be replaced by a constant called K Q1 Q2 by R square, where K is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, which is equal to 9 to 10 to the 9 Newton meter square Coulomb inverse square, and epsilon naught here is absolute permittivity of free space, which define this whole space is epsilon naught, and for the vacuum the epsilon naught would be 8.85 to 10 to the minus 12. As you can see that the K is inversely proportional to the epsilon naught, so the units would be the inverse. So there could be Newton inverse, meter square inverse, Coulomb square over there. So we can define electrostatic force as the forces between two charged particles when kept in air is directly proportional to their product and is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them, which we have defined as F Q1 Q2, and also upon this, after removing the proportionality, is the K Q1 Q2 to R square, which you can see over here. So in this video we have learned about what's the really electrostatic is, and the five basic components of electrostats, and the one of the important thing, that's the Coulomb law of electrostatic force.